Alright, this is Jay Kemp from the theRingside.BIZ network, here with Mark Daniels Jr.
Hi.
Fighting out of
Forest County. Follow me, Warriors Boxing Club.
And that's out of the Northwoods of Wisconsin?
Yeah, but I train with Bernard Webster at Bears Fist in Gresham.
You started boxing at what age?
11.
And why did you choose that over all sports, like lacrosse, a Native American pastime?
To be honest, I saw a fight on TV one day. I saw Roy Jones Jr. and how slick it was, and I just thought I could do that. So my passion just grew on it. My dad actually asked us, he's like, were you guys interested in boxing? And I was like, yeah, heck yeah, I want to do it. And then that's when I found out about Roy Jones, and when I found out about Roy Jones, everything went from there. I wanted to be just like him.
And what's your amateur background?
I've been fighting for a long time, since I was 11, so actually I don't know how far it went, but as of recent, probably within the past 5-6 years, I want to say it's 11 and 10.
Okay. And recently, you jumped from the amateur ranks to pro.
Yes, sir.
So, March, I kind of covered that fight as well. Had a little discussion with you, and that outcome was?
I won TKO second round.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Put in a little work, let the guy survive one round, gave the crowd something to enjoy, get a little bit more of their money's worth.
Yeah.
So tonight here, back in Green Bay, Riverside. What happened tonight?
The guy was fast. I was ready. You know, I expected him to be a hard puncher, heavy puncher, because he actually fought my little brother in the amateurs, and I'm not too familiar with it, but my dad said that the only reason my brother lost was because he psyched himself out, and I think in the second or third round, my brother Marcus hurt him with a body shot, and then that's when his confidence gained and he started bullying him around. So, you know, I just figured he didn't have a good body, so I went to the body quite a bit. And then once I went to the body, you know, he kind of slowed down. My coach, Bernard Webster, has been training me on the whole shifting, and it's slick. I love it.
So you scored a unanimous decision over Sean Payne of Milwaukee tonight. And did you feel like he gained anything over you? Any advantage?
He hit me with a couple good shots. Yeah, I mean, when he hit me, I was a little blinded at first out of one side of my eye, where I couldn't see for a sec, and then it would slowly come back. But I think it was because how slick I was on my feet that he didn't want to come and capitalize on it, and that's what gave me the advantage. But it was also a mixture of my power. My coach has been showing me different techniques that I can do to increase my strength, and ever since, man, I've been hitting harder and harder. It only goes up from here.
Yeah, you definitely hurt him. You had him on the ropes. You had him hunched over, just looking like he was going to go down numerous times. So you definitely had him, you know, scoring all four rounds in your favor. So what's next?
I get a week off. I'm gonna go be with my boys. I missed them. They missed me. I'm just gonna go spend time with them as much as I can before next week, after the Milwaukee fight at the Harley-Davidson Center. I'm gonna go to Las Vegas and train at Top Rank for a month. I like Bernard. He's my favorite coach. It's just they said, you know, there's a difference between the people who want to be good, that stay in their area, and then the people that are great, like Manny Pacquiao, who leave their places. They get used to leaving like that and going overseas and whatnot, and training in unfamiliar territory to learn different styles, and that's what I look forward to, is learning different styles.
Pretty sweet adventure you got going on. And,
sir.
And who's brought that one about?
My promoter, Solomon Becerra. when I first came to him back in January, it was actually through my coach Eugene Webster. He said Solomon was looking for a diamond in the rough, and I was the first person that popped up in his head. I trained with him back when I was 20, and I showed him, you know, I want this, and I did everything and anything that he asked me to do. I pushed myself to the limits, and just from that, he saw the heart and how bad I wanted it. So he mentioned me when he said he wanted a diamond in the rough. He said, oh, I know somebody. So he came to me one day at a fight in Crystal Falls for a title fight, and I won that. And then he told me that there's a guy in Green Bay that was looking for a diamond in the rough, and that was my shot. I went and met him, and everything went from there.
Sweet. So Solomon is your promoter and manager? Is it kind of around his...
I'm not sure. I'm still not too familiar with what a promoter and manager is. So I just know that he's my promoter. He might have a little better... He knows what the agreement is that we have. We have a contract. So as far as I know, he might be my promoter and manager, but he definitely sets up the shows that I fight.
He's getting you where you want to be.
Yes, sir.
For the most part. So who else is part of Team Daniels?
The Webster brothers, Eugene and Bernard. This guy's dad. Originally, I was training with Eugene when I was 20 years old. I wanted to go pro. I wanted to chase my dream, and he helped me get where I wanted to be. But things kind of fell off because of I was on probation, so they wouldn't allow me to fight. So it kind of got me off track. I kind of got off track for a while, but in recent years, I want to say last year, I started getting back into it, and that's Crystal Falls back in August of last year was when I met Bernard. He worked my corner. He worked my corner against a tough opponent, but his style, what he told me to do, I wasn't really familiar with it at first, but when I put it to action, I caught the dude and I buckled him in the third round, and that's what got me the win. And I was like, man, this guy's got a style that I really like. So from there on, I wanted to train with him. I wanted to learn his style, and it looks really slick. Yeah,
I'd have to say it was pretty impressive today. And who else are you fighting for?
I'm fighting for my people, for all the natives, for my kids, for the future generation, everybody that wants to chase their dreams. I want to show them, no matter how hard it is, you chase after your dreams, you can always persevere. Whenever I have days that I feel down and I don't feel, I feel like, what am I doing this for? I listen to these YouTube things that tell me, you have to find something within. Elliot Thomas, Jared Grossman. I look at those motivational people and what they speak, and I understand because I spend a lot of time by myself. I go to training camps, I go out of my way, and I make the sacrifices that most people won't. I'll go spend time by myself, I'll eat food that I'm supposed to eat, I'll wake up and work out when I'm supposed to work out, I'll just listen straight to the dot, do what it takes, and I just want people to know, even when it's hard, if you really give your heart into something, you can achieve it. And that with the help of God, the Creator. I call Him the Creator, people call Him God, I call Him the Creator. It doesn't matter, as long as you believe in whoever that is up there, that's who I call. That's who I believe gave me my blessings, gave me everything that I have today, my health, my kids, the gifts that I have, the blessings I have, and I thank Him for that. I don't waste my talents. He gives me what I need, and I'll put it to use. I won't waste it for Him. You looking for me?
Yeah.
I'm right here.
He said he's looking for you.
He was looking for me.
And which tribe or which nation are you of? Are you a family member of?
I am Potawatomi, the Potawatomi, Keep of the Fire, Forest County, and also Menominee.
Get out there.
But as far as, you know, Native culture, I represent everybody, anybody that's Native. Not even just Natives, you know, anybody that's chasing their dream. All it takes is the help of the Creator up above, and chase after your heart. Keep being a kid. That, to me, being a kid will keep you creative in your mind, imaginative. And you can shoot for the stars.
Sounds good. Anything else you have to say? Tonight, the future.
I do. I have a lot to say. You know, I have a lot to offer and represent as you know, hope. It's just can't say everything all in one night, but I hope to continue to show up at like meetings or talks. You know, I can talk in front of people and tell them my experiences and how to better their lives and everything. I look forward to doing that. That's where I'm happy. That's when I feel, you know, like I'm actually giving what I'm being given. I'm contributing back to my community.
Yeah, I see that in a lot of different ways that I've seen you interact with your fans, your people, your family. I see the banners that you guys tout, and that's, you know, fighting for a cure.
Yes, sir.
That's something I'm fixated.
Yeah.
Because I know quite a bit about the Native American culture, and what cures are you fighting for?
Yeah, it's not even, you know, just that one particular thing. I just believe in a better world. Like, I see the world of what it could be. The world that it is now, you know, I'm not too happy with it. I'm a little, you know, sad that it's turning the way it is, but, you know, that's adversity. You got to try to overcome that, and you got to try to be a role model and try and show people that, you know, even though this world is in hell right now, we can still be good people. We can still do what we want to do. The mind is very powerful, and that's what I try to do. There are a lot of hard times where I just feel like, you know, why am I doing this? Or I'm angry at the world sometimes. But then I remember these are the lessons that I'm being taught in life. This is the meaning of life to me, is to learn and to grow. So any kind of hardships, I try to take it as a lesson, and I try to understand it, and I try to get as much wisdom as I can before I get older and have to pass that wisdom on to my kids.
And I heard one of the kids today say, box.
Yeah.
You're in full support of that?
Yes, sir. Boxing, it's not just about the fighting, it's about being a better you. The way I see it, it's kind of like martial arts. You see the Kung Fu people on TV. They start off wanting to, just because they want to fight or they want to beat somebody up, but then as they get older and they start growing and they start learning these things, they start becoming more in balance with their life and how things work. And then they have a better understanding of how life works, and then they become a better person. It's not only about bettering your health and your abilities, but it's about bettering who you are as a person and becoming true to yourself.
Man, you're blowing my mind.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You're how old?
I'm 25, sir.
25, and you're giving me like words of wisdom that I don't expect from a 25-year-old. So I'm gonna close this with Mark Daniels Jr. And your Native American name is?
theRingside.BIZ, means the rising sun.
Just a guy you need to know, and a guy I see is a bright future.
Yes, sir.
He has a bright future ahead. He's on to bigger things, opportunities that can bring about great things for his people, his family, friends, and just all around civilization. Congrats again on the win tonight.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
We look forward to some more things.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You okay?